All right, GOP candidates making the case against President Biden, ripping his party's economic agenda and the dire impact on your wallet.
Put people back to work. We are using taxpayer money to pay people more to stay at home than to go to work. That is wrong.
We achieved energy independence. We became a net exporter of energy for the first time in 75 years. But on day one, Joe Biden declared a war on energy.
We are paying higher gas prices, higher grocery prices, $7,000 more a year for families. What we need to do is I came out with an economic plan, eliminate the gas and diesel tax so that they have more money in their pocket.
We've got to address the underlying problem with Bidenomics, the overspending, taking all Biden's rules and regulations. I'm going to throw them in the trash can on day one.
All right, here to react, the host of Making Money, Fox Business' own Charles Payne. Charles, those are some of the economic points from the 7 candidates out there. Let's talk about Governor Nikki Haley. A couple of days ago came out with her plan to get rid of the gas and oil tax.
Taxes, we're overtaxed as a nation. There's no doubt about that. And it becomes counterproductive at some point. And it's also, of course, these are the things that hurt poorer people the most, right? So it's not an elegant solution at all. So I like where she's going with this, but we're talking about the entire economic quagmire that most people watching this show are dealing with. I think they only hit it on the periphery. At the end there, Ron DeSantis got really close. There really should be a greater focus on how Bidenomics has made America miserable. Why that shocking poll by the Washington Post, ABC Washington Post, has him down so much against former President Trump. If you go to the part specifically when they ask about economics, financial, it is a massacre, an absolute massacre.
Only 23% approve of his economic policy.
Exactly. So
after a summer of jamming it down our throats.
What did he do? What did he do? There's always been this belief on the left that we as human beings and as Americans can't do it on our own. They hate the notion of pulling yourself up by the bootstraps.
Right.
So he had an opportunity. Remember the motto, the mantra, never let any crisis go to waste. Well, the pandemic was a once-in-a-century crisis, so they seized it, and they put trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars out there. And guess what? It felt good for a moment. Our bank account swelled. You know, we went out there. We spent a lot of money. I mean, the guy from Louis Vuitton became the richest person in the world. Good. We transferred our money. We put it on our balance sheet as an extra, now we're at 33 trillion in debt, and we shipped it off, right? But now that it's coming down, the only thing that's still up there are the prices. Gotcha. And what's around the corner is misery. No one it's not just economic. This is more than economics, Brian. This is about who we are as Americans. Do we believe we can do it, or do we believe we need big government to do it? Biden put that into economic practice, and guess what? We're living in misery because of it.
I just hope that we one day get a politician to say, "I'm just going to give you an opportunity. It's up for you to take it."
I'm going to create an economic backdrop so that if you give it your best, you will succeed, because that's why America, this upstart nation, became #1 in the world in just a few years.
We outworked you and out-innovated you. So yesterday at the end of the first question was, okay, when it comes to those men and women on the picket line who are striking against the big 3 automakers, what would you say to them? And everyone had an answer, but the best answer, I thought, was Governor Doug Burgum. Listen to what he said.
When you decide that we're going to take all of your taxpayer monies, take $1 billion, subsidize a certain type of vehicle, and the batteries come from China. China controls 85% of the rare earth minerals. They're called rare earth because they're measured in parts per million. China is moving 100,000 pounds of earth in Indonesia, in Africa. They're literally destroying the planet so that they can make a battery that's in a car subsidized here. That's why they're striking, because they need 2/3 less workers to build an electric car. Joe Biden, this strike is at Joe Biden's feet.
He gets it.
He gets it. And in fact, he hit on a lot of amazing, fantastic points. Anyone out there who feels great about themselves as a good global citizen because they're driving an electric car? No. You are absolutely strip mining the planet. You are putting little kids in the Congo out 14 years old into filthy, dirty water for 20 hours a day. You are a slave master. You're not a good citizen. Stop patting yourself on the back. By the way, they're not rare. They're hard to get. They're expensive to get, and they're dangerous to get. That's why we stopped mining for them. But it's so crazy. By the way, the only thing he missed was the $1 billion. How about hundreds of billions of dollars, right? So, but one quick thing, because I'm getting a wrap. I think it's a huge mistake for Republicans to start dissing these UAW workers. They sincerely have a legitimate beef here, not only about their past pay in the last 10, 15 years,
right,
but about losing their jobs, what the governor of North Dakota did get right.
Right. Okay. And I think that's why the president was in Michigan yesterday to say the union heads don't like me, but you guys give me a shot.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Charles Payne. We'll watch you today at 2 o'clock on FBN.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.